What's up, y'all? This your boy Tyshawn Johnson, coming in live. As you can see, I'm doing fairly good since my last video. You know, you saw the adulthood video, but I wanted to come in and because I was thinking, cause I was just watching a friend of mine's video, Miss Big Cuss 52. She's actually on her cruise right now, so hope you're having fun right now. Um, she was talking about her husband, and that made me think back to another subject. It's one word, three syllables: chivalry. Now, I'm here to answer the day-old question: is chivalry dead? And I have an answer. No. The reason why? Because it ain't dead unless somebody is still doing it. Is still being chivalrous. Is the term. If you being chivalrous, it ain't dead. From a young age, I open doors for young ladies, old ladies. I open doors for anybody that's coming in. That's being chivalry. But it's not just that. You know, doing other things for a lady. You know, pulling the seat under, being respect. Hold on, y'all. But like I was saying, chivalry is that type of person. It's a way. It's not a practice. It's something that you should know. It's something that you should know from a young man. Somebody may have to remind you of that, but you should really know how to act while you're in front of a lady or carry yourself as a young man. Of course, it's taught. You're taught how to be a gentleman. You're taught, but I would just like to read for you a couple of you know, the dictionary.com provides many definitions. For chivalry, it's a noun. One of the first definitions it has: the sum of the ideal qualities of a knight, including courtesy, generosity, valor, dexterity in arms, the rules and customs of medieval knighthood, the medieval system of institute of knighthood, a group of knights, gallant warriors or gentlemen. Gallant warriors or gentlemen. So, basically, so what am I trying to get here? Basically, it's more, if I had to say, it's really more innate than learned. And some might say it's more learned than innate. it could go either way. But it ain't dead. That's all I can even say. It's not dead. If it was dead, then you would see no man helping out. You would probably never see. If there was no, listen, if there was no chivalry, then there would not be any good. There would be no marriage. There would be divorce. Straight up. Cause what do you think? Chivalry comes from little stuff. As a gentleman, chivalry primes you, because it's a courtesy. So it's a courtesy. It is a courtesy towards women. And you shouldn't be like, oh, you see a young lady walk through and you just gonna let her open her herself. No. If you and that's a lesson to you young brothers. And that's a lesson to you young brothers today. If you see a young lady walk through, open up the door. You ain't gonna get criticized. You may get criticized for being a gentleman. But guess what? You keep acting like that, being a gentleman, being encouraged, being a gentleman, I guarantee you, you're going to catch somebody's eye. And when you catch somebody's eye, you're going to wish that, when you catch that person's eye, you're going to be glad that you were chivalrous back in the day. You see, being chivalrous, or using chivalry, will groom you into a young man, then a young adult. It'll groom you into being it will definitely groom you into being a boyfriend. And ultimately, if you find that one, it'll groom you into a husband, because you're treating a woman right. Next thing you know, you be treating your wife, your girlfriend right. Sorry, get too caught up, because this is a very big issue. It's a very big issue. It's a very big issue. So you can either be a bum, a dude that just don't give no crap about a lady, just want to be a hood brother, or a hoodlum, or this or that, or you can be what your grandma taught you to be. Yes, I said grandma, or your mother taught you to be, or your pastor, what they taught you to be, the young man or man they taught you to be. Because I can tell you this right now, if you grew up in a home that you went to church and they gave you lessons, and they told you about certain stuff, let me tell you something. You throw that at the book, I'm gonna call it like it is. You are literally a disgrace. Literally, you're a disgrace. Because let's take it for what it is. You don't want to act right. You don't want to do right. You wonder why you got the girlfriend you got now, because you probably treat her right anyway, because you probably want the girl to love you because you got the money in your pocket. But let me tell you something, there ain't no real man. Just because you got that money, got that guap, got that cheese going on, just because you got that, so you can be able to floss them stacks. Let me tell you something. If you looking for that, then guess what? Then there's probably many girls out there that probably want you. But if you want a good, wholesome girl, I mean truly want a good, wholesome girl, and not trying to do just because you want her because she got a fat butt, or she thick in the waist or cute in the face. If you want her for what she got inside, you know, her intellect, her heart, her personality, truly want her, then be chivalrous. Because in all honest opinion, chivalry isn't dead. Not to me, never will it be. Like I said in the beginning, if it was dead, nobody, and I would be no man, would ever do it again. So that's my answer. Take it for what it is. If you think chivalry isn't dead, then you know what to do. Put it down below. But if you wanna comment on mine, if you wanna agree with me and do a little bit of response, put it up there too. Let's talk it out. Hey, you don't gotta agree with me, but I'm pretty sure there's some men out there that do agree with what I'm putting down. True gentlemen is probably picking up what I'm putting down. So like I said, chivalry isn't dead, because if it was, then there would be no marriage. There would be no good relationships. There would be nothing except divorce, 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 and more divorce. And you wouldn't see these beautiful couples, elderly couples, living and seeing 60 years anniversary, 70 years, 50 years, 40 years, these long anniversaries. If you want a long anniversary, if you want a truthful, meaningful marriage, then you know what? Find out what your grandma taught you. Find out what your pastor taught you. Find out what your deacon taught you. Find out about all them men that sat you down, maybe through the days, and said, son, this is how you're supposed to treat a lady. Son, this is how you're supposed to act as a gentleman. Find those lessons that you taught, because guess what? I know some of us young men, you probably was built in a home where you were taught. Find those home lessons, and guess what? It'll change you for the better. I'm out. I love y'all. God bless. I hope y'all enjoyed this video.